it doesn't matter where you start. Back of the body, front of the body, the head. I like what you did. You started with his head and you just worked it, and then you got to his shoulder and he laid down, and then you worked him laying down. I think that's real good. You found something obviously in the shoulder, that's why he laid down. But the other thing that you were doing is, especially when you worked on his head, you worked on both sides of his head at the same time. Only work on one side of the body. You can work on the jaw on the right, then the jaw on the left, but don't work on both, because they're sending neurological signals and you're getting both sides of the body stimulated at the same time. It's not what you want to do. You want to work on one side and then the other side. You can work on the whole body on one side, the whole body on the other side. If you only get to half a body like you did for your video, that's fine. But again, just one side or the other. The same with the legs. Overall, I like the way you did his legs and you did his feet, but you want to work on one side, then the other. When you massage, like I'm doing here on the elbow, I'm massaging with my thumb and just supporting my hand with my fingers. I am not working on the inside of her leg at all. I'm just working on the outside of her leg. Again, find the bony protrusions and work circles. Okay, and there's quite a few. The muscle is attached pretty much along the entire length of the front leg. And there you saw on her wrist, I got a reaction. Again, I'm just working on the outside until I get to the foot. Then I can work from the inside of the elbow, front part of the shoulder blade. That's an important part. So I work that. Again, I'm working that with my thumb into the rotator cuff, which is where the point of the shoulder is. Then now I'm going to work the inside of the elbow. All right, the tip of the elbow, that's where the tricep attaches. Again, a big important point in the dog. And then I'm going to work down the inside of her leg. All right. And then when I do all that, and now I'm at her dew claw, again, right around the wrist area, so I'm getting quite a bit of reaction there. Then I'll work the back again. Those are all your flexor muscles into the foot like you did. And I thought you did his foot and toes perfectly. Those were really good. And then I try, if I get a reaction, I'll try going back to that spot and see if I get a reaction again. If I don't, then I've done a pretty good job loosening those muscles. So again, the lat, which attaches here, and on the inside of the foreleg, it attaches there, and then all along the spine, important muscles. So you want to make sure you work that whole thing. The other thing you didn't work at all was his pec. Pec runs on the entire breastbone and the point of the breastbone to the rotator cuff. That's the pec minor. Huge muscle for a dog. The pec holds the entire rib cage up. So that holds the dog up, helps it propel forward. So it's really important to massage this muscle, okay? So I start right in the middle on the breastbone and I run all the way to the end of the ribs. And then I come up a little higher. So now I'm kind of on the side of the pec and I'm working that. Again, I sink my fingers in, rotate them back and forth or in a circle, okay? And then I make sure, I have a puppy in here with me, one of your son's children, Birdie. I make sure I lift the foreleg up so I can get the pec in between the foreleg. That too is really important and you can't forget it. You can see she's giving me a big reaction. So that's right in between the two. So that's another one. Again, I'm just using my thumb, sinking in and rotating. So I'm not doing any of this kind of massage at all. That's like I said, real good warm-up massage, but not good enough to get the main muscles. Most muscles are deeper than what you were massaging. And front ends get real sore. So, you know, starting with the front. Sometimes I start with the rear. The dog is sitting. Sometimes I do it spine. It just depends. I don't start in anywhere particular, but I look for what you got, which was that laying down. I got relaxed. I thought his top line looked really good. I thought he looked real relaxed. I thought his legs were out really nice. So I have not gotten a chance to move him. I don't know that I'm going to get much of a chance to massage. I've got breeding going on and agility trials, and I'm getting ready to leave for Tucson. So I don't know if I'll be able to get to him or not, but I wanted to show you some of what I do. For the spine, you got two things. You got muscles that run along the spine, and they run pretty much from the shoulder to the hip. So again, when I work those, I try to work across them, and again, little circles all the way down. So this again is mostly the lat. Deeper is the multifidus, but mostly important muscles. And I go right into the hip, and then right up here into this is the top of the shoulder. When I work the shoulder, like I said, I work along the shoulder blade itself, and then I do work right in the shoulder. But again, you can see I'm going much deeper than you were going. And that's probably, again, why you're having trouble getting him to be real relaxed. Okay, same here. You notice I don't know if you can tell, she's twitching quite a bit. I'm working on her side neck muscles, which help hold up that whole head, and they're pretty sore. So I'm gently sinking into, I find the bone, and then I'm working it, and I'll work this by pushing the shoulder back and working all the way back there, because it's attached way back underneath the shoulder blade. And there you see I got a reaction. She brought her head in. And then I'm going to work the axis and the jaw. And the other thing, when you work the jaw, which was fine, you did that fine, but don't forget to go down the entire jaw, inside and out to the tip, because that's all connected. Don't just do this part of the jaw. For the rear, there's